I'm about to do your Capricorn Tarot reading for March 2022. And in this Capricorn love reading, we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. Capricorn, what is going on with you? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Capricorn love reading. Now, if this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you always get notified anytime I post a new Capricorn tarot reading for you. Now, let's get on with this Capricorn love reading today, because today we are going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. And I'm going to do that by getting one card to represent the mutual point of interest between the two of you here in March 2022. Then I'm going to get 3 cards for you, Capricorn, 3 cards for your person, and then I'm going to clarify everything with a second deck, just to make sure we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on in this love connection of yours. Now, keep in mind that this is not a personal reading. This is a general collective reading, which means I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person the same way I would if I were doing a personal reading for you. Now, if a personal reading with me is something you're interested in, you can find all the information about my personal readings in the description, as well as the first pinned comment right below this video. But this is a general collective reading, which means I'm tapping into the collective energy of a large group of Capricorn people that I'm supposed to be getting messages for. And that means there's no possible way this reading is going to resonate for literally every single Capricorn person on the whole planet all at the same time, because not every Capricorn person is going through the exact same situation or experiencing the same energies all at the same time. It's also important to keep in mind in collective readings like this that energies can and do get flipped around backwards from time to time, especially for cross-watchers, which just means if you're not a Capricorn and you're watching this Capricorn love reading because you have the hots for a Capricorn and you want to know what's going on between the two of you, I'm totally cool with that. Just keep in mind that especially for cross-watchers, energies are very prone to get flipped around backwards. So you just got to take it as it resonates. Now, regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you should still probably watch the videos for your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. You can find the links to those videos, the info on my personal readings, info on the different tarot decks I'm using in this reading, crystals, orgone pyramids, energy protection, candles, all kinds of fun, helpful stuff is in the description right below this video. But enough yakking. I know you've waited patiently for your Capricorn reading, so let me get on with it here, and let's get one card for what is the mutual point of interest between Capricorn and their romantic person of interest here in March 2022, please. Thank you. Let's get 3 cards for you, Capricorn. What's going on with Capricorn as it relates to their romantic person of interest and the connection between the two of them here in March 2022, please? What's going on? Let's get one more card for Capricorn as it relates to their person and the connection between them. Thank you. Okay, let's get 3 cards for your person, Capricorn. What's going on with Capricorn's romantic person of interest as it relates to Capricorn and the connection between them here in March 2022? Thanks. Okay. Awesome. On the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is the 2 of Wands. This is Aries energy. 2s are about decisions or choices. This is a fork in the road. This is a crossroads. It's a decision point, and it's a decision about which path leads you to the world that you really want, and which path do you need to leave behind in order to get there. Right under that, we have the Empress. Now, this is the mother of the tarot deck. She represents all 4 queens of all 4 suits rolled up into one person. She is perpetually pregnant, so she's always giving birth to something new. So a lot of times she'll represent the birth of something new here. So we've got some sort of a decision going on. Which path leads you to the world that you want? We've got something new being birthed here. And right under that, we have the 3 of Cups. Now, this birth of something new in a love reading is oftentimes the birth of a new connection or the rebirth of a connection here. This 3 of Cups is Cancer energy. This is usually an energy of reconciliation. It's about being reunited and celebrating, or being united to begin with and celebrating that. So it's looking like we got some sort of a decision point here, either about birthing a new connection and celebrating that, or about rebirthing a connection in some way and being reunited here. That's the overall gist of what the reading is going to tell me about. We'll come back to that more as I go through the reading, and it'll start to clarify itself and make a little bit more sense. But this mutual point of interest is shared energy between the two of you. It's shared energy that's affecting both of you here in March 2022. And the mutual point of, no, it doesn't have to necessarily be affecting you both exactly the same way, but it is affecting you both. And that mutual point of interest is Temperance. This is the Sagittarius Major Arcana card. This is a card of patience. This is about blending things together, little bits at a time, being patient about it, being willing to take a step back and look at the big picture and see how's all this working out before you come back in and blend a little bit more together and make some fine-tuning type adjustments. Now, this is also sometimes an energy of reconciliation, as in like taking the love that's been separated and recombining it back together. But definitely an energy of being patient about something. This can also sometimes be about assimilating changes that have taken place here. You normally don't end up at the Two of Wands until something has happened, and now you're at like some crossroads in your life trying to choose the path to go down. So this could be trying to be patient with that decision. It could be trying to assimilate some changes that have taken place, and now you've got to choose a path here, and it looks like the path being chosen is leading towards either being reunited with your person or becoming united to begin with them. So let's clarify this Temperance card and see what's going on. Tell me more about Temperance. Why is that the mutual point of interest between Capricorn and their romantic person's interest in March 2022? On the bottom of the deck, Six of Pentacles. This is Taurus energy. This is a card of balance. This is generosity. It's reciprocity, like you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. You take care of me, I'll take care of you. This is an energy of equal give and take. It can be an energy of trying to balance something back out, kind of like Temperance is, where some changes have taken place, and this is assimilating those changes and balancing something out, trying to be patient with that. Yeah, it's under this Six of Pentacles, we have the Three of Cups again. Now, we just saw the Three of Cups here under the Empress in the overall energy. This is Cancer energy of being reunited and celebrating, or being united to begin with and celebrating. It's about taking the two cups of love and pouring them together into one cup. Got King of Wands right underneath that. This is either Leo or Sagittarius energy. This is a decision maker. This is like a bold, passionate, fiery, determined person who knows exactly what he wants. He goes after what he wants with bold, passionate, fiery determination. The King of Wands doesn't take no for an answer. He doesn't accept excuses or roadblocks getting in his way or obstacles trying to slow him down. This is the kind of person that knows exactly what he wants, and he goes after it. He'll move mountains to get what he wants. This is the kind of guy that will find a way or make a way here. So we got this is also someone who's driven by passion and desire, someone who's usually charming, good looking. So we got some sort of balancing thing happening here, balancing something out, either being united to begin with. That seems to be what is desired in this connection. Like this is, the wand suit is about desire. This is the pinnacle of that suit. So there is a lot of desire to balance something out, have equal give and take, and either be together to begin with or be back together here. To clarify Temperance, I got the Six of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Hanged Man. First thing I notice here is I got a 6 on the bottom of the deck, and then I got 2 more 6s here in a row, so that's 666. I'm not sure if that number means anything to you. You may want to look up angel number 666. I know it sounds like the devil or Satan or something, but it's not really about that. This Six of Swords is Aquarius energy. This is about moving forward into calmer waters. It's about leaving these rough, choppy waters of the past behind you and moving forward toward what it is that you want. I see this King of Wands down here. It looks like what is wanted in this is being united together and balancing things out, having an equal give and take. At its core, this card is about moving away from some mentally or psychologically painful situation or painful event, leaving that in the past where it belongs and moving forward toward what you actually want. But the woman with the swords in the boat represent that even though there's this moving forward element going on and leaving something behind, there's still this element of taking the lessons that you've learned forward with you, or possibly taking some burden from the past forward with you. The very next card, the Six of Cups, is Scorpio energy. This is the card of the past. This is thinking about the past, reminiscing about the past, thinking about the good old days. This is a very deep emotional connection between the two of you. Sometimes this is like soulmate level energy here. This can signify someone from the past making a comeback here. I've got feeling like that here with this Two of Wands, some decision point about birthing something new or rebirthing a connection and being united or reunited here in a connection. Temperance is sometimes an energy of reconciliation. Then I've got balancing something out with the Three of Cups again, reconciling or being united to begin with someone from the past. It's possible that something from the past is being left behind here, moving forward toward this powerful kind of a connection here. But the final card we have to clarify temperance is the Hanged Man. This is Pisces energy. This is progress being halted, like no forward movement, things being stuck, stagnant, not moving forward here. Now the Hanged Man is hanging upside down because he's trying to look at things from a different perspective than he normally would, a different point of view than he normally would. And he's doing that trying to gain enlightenment on something. He's trying to figure out how to get this unstuck and be able to move it forward here. So there's an element here of something not moving quickly enough, patience being required, and having this strong desire to move forward is what it's looking like, moving forward in this connection. That's the overall, or excuse me, the mutual point of interest that's affecting both of you here in March 2022, Capricorn. Again, like this overall energy, I'll come back to this more as I clarify your energy, as I clarify your person's energy, and I'll see how it applies to each of you. That's the mutual point of interest in your energy in this connection for March 2022, Capricorn. You got the Moon. There's that King of Wands again, and the Knight of Cups. So the Moon is more Pisces energy. This is an energy of fear, worry, anxiety, possibly a feeling of something being hidden in the dark from you, as in like possible secret being kept. Or sometimes it's not even really about a secret, it's just more about not being able to see the full path in front of you to get to where you're trying to go, not being able to see the whole thing and having some fear and worry and anxiety because you can't see exactly where you're headed on this path or the full path in front of you. The message of this card in that case is like, you don't really need to see the whole path in front of you. You're on the path. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Keep doing exactly what you've been doing and you'll get there. You don't need to be afraid. You don't need to see the whole thing. You can feel your way through it. You can use your intuition to get your way through it. It's kind of like driving at nighttime. You can't see the whole road in front of you. You can just see that little spot in front of you where your headlights light everything up. And you can still get from point A to point B safely that way. So this is kind of the message of that card. You don't need to see everything. You just need to keep going. So tell me more about the Moon. Why is the Moon here for for Capricorn in March 2022? Thank you. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. This is Gemini energy. This is an energy of thinking about something over and over again on this repeating loop in your mind and not really being sure what the safe step to take is here and feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked because of it. Notice the lady on the card has a blindfold on, something that she can't quite see, can't see the path in front of her, can't see what the safe step to take is. I think that's where your fear, worry, and anxiety is coming from. You can't see the full path. And you're probably grinding on something over and over again. This is really an energy of like overthinking something. Right under that, we have some Leo energy of the Seven of Wands. This is about being walled off and defensive in a way, but it's more about like defending your position on something, defending your stance on something, or being willing to fight for what it is that you believe in, fight for what it is that you desire here. So, to clarify the moon, I got the Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Two of Wands. So I'm seeing a lot of wands out here, a lot of fire energy out here. It means a lot of passion and desire. This Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. This is like very slow forward moving energy, like methodical, one foot in front of the other, not really being in a giant hurry, not being in a big rush, just one step at a time, going down the path one step at a time. Now that could be causing some anxiety for you, could be causing this energy of thinking about something over and over again and not really being able to quiet your mind down about it. I'm seeing Temperance as the mutual point of interest between the two of you. This is a card of patience. This card is usually a card that says you're wanting something to happen, like moving down this path toward your person. You're wanting to something to happen a lot faster than it's actually going. From your point of view, this is moving too slow. This is usually a frustrating energy where you almost have to be patient with something and you probably don't want to be. The next card to clarify the moon is the Five of Wands. This is more Leo energy. Fives are conflict and wands are about passion and desires. So this is a conflict in your desires. It's an internal conflict where like a piece of you wants one thing and another piece of you wants pretty much the opposite thing, and you're having this internal battle of tug of war inside what it is that you actually want. I wonder what it is that you can't see. There's something that's got this stuck here. And to me, it's looking like something from the past has it stuck. There's this energy of leaving something in the past where it belongs, moving away from some painful situation toward what feels like soulmate type energy, very deep emotional connection with your person here. But there's something that's got this not moving the way that you want it to. When I see both of these cards, the Hanged Man and the Knight of Pentacles, especially when the card I'm clarifying for you is the moon, like you not being able to see something here and having some anxiety about that, a lot of times this Knight of Pentacles is such slow moving energy that from where you're sitting, it may seem like no progress is happening at all. It may seem like and feel like the Hanged Man where it's stuck. It's not actually stuck though. It is moving. It's just moving pretty damn slow. So it can be frustrating. It can definitely cause some anxiety. It can definitely cause you to get stuck in your head thinking in circles about something. And that in and of itself can cause some sort of an internal conflict here. The final card to clarify the moon for you is the Two of Wands. Now the Two of Wands is the overall energy of the whole reading here. So this is that Aries energy of a fork in the road, a crossroads in your life, some sort of a decision point. And it's a decision about which path leads you to the world you want and which path do you got to leave behind to get there. Got that energy of leaving something behind and moving forward. It's looking to me like the path that leads you to the world you want is this King of Wands. This King of Wands is either Sagittarius or Leo energy. I've got a Leo card here. I've got a Sagittarius card here. I've got a Leo card here. I think we had a Leo card on the bottom of the deck when I clarified this mutual point of interest. But again, this is someone who knows exactly what they want and they go after it. So not taking no for an answer here, having a lot of passion and desire for something, possibly how you're viewing your person. This could also be some element of your own personality here, the energy that you're experiencing. Now tell me about this King of Wands for Capricorn, please. Why is the King of Wands here? Okay, we're going to take some extra cards, it looks like. Come here. All right. I see. Oh, we got this one over here. That one went here. Thanks. Okay, bottom of the deck, the King of Cups. This is Pisces energy, sometimes Scorpio energy. This is a decision-making energy, and this is someone who, when they make their decisions, they listen to their intuition, they listen to their emotions, their feelings about things. It's not someone, though, who lets their emotions cloud their judgment here. Very cool, calm, and collected. when he makes his decisions. This also is the pinnacle of the cup suit, which is about love and emotions. So this is a lot of love and emotions here that you're either feeling for your person or your person's feeling for you. If this is describing your person, this is someone who doesn't always wear their heart on their sleeve, which means they don't necessarily publicly broadcast their emotions, how they're feeling about something. But this person has a lot of love and emotions for you, or you have a lot of love and emotions for them. Possibly both. Knight of Wands, this is second fastest knight in the deck. It's about rushing forward and taking rapid, passionate action towards something you have a lot of passion and desire for. Now see, I've got this Knight of Pentacles out here, and now the Knight of Wands, a much faster energy. I think you have all this passion and desire for your person, and there's this need to move forward toward the connection with them, and you're wanting it to go faster than it's actually going here. Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. This is an energy of holding on tightly to something and not wanting to let go of it. Queen of Cups right under that. So yeah, so one of these is representing you, one of them is representing your person, and there is definitely a lot of love and emotions between the two of you. These are counterparts. These are two cards that are supposed to be together, and for me that represents two people who are probably supposed to be together. This is someone who has a lot of love and emotions to give, very in touch with their emotions, very in touch with their intuition. It's the most intuitive queen in the deck, and this is someone who wants to give their love and emotions. So it looks to me like you're viewing your person as the counterpart. There's this energy of holding on to something and not wanting to let go of it. And I've seen several energies about reconciliation, being reunited and celebrating. This desire to move forward toward them quickly. I mean, a lot of passion and desire out here. I got a lot more fire energy again. To clarify this King of Wands, I got the Empress again, which is right here under this Two of Wands. So I've got the Two of Wands as the last clarifier for your first card, and the very first clarifier for your second card is that Empress. So they're in the same order here again. I got the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Chariot, the Emperor, and Justice. Now normally I'm getting 3 cards to clarify a card, and I just got 6 to clarify this King of Wands. So this King of Wands energy is significant for you here. This Empress, again, is the mother of the tarot deck. She represents the birth of something new, or the rebirth of a connection that you have a lot of passion and desire for, a lot of love for, that you're viewing as your counterpart. This energy of holding on tight and not wanting to let go of it. Shoot, right under that Queen of Cups is the Ace of Wands, which is an energy of a new beginning in passion and desire, a passionate new beginning, re-sparking a connection, re-sparking the passion, the desire in the connection. There's that Six of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the King of Wands again. We already saw these when I clarified the mutual energy. Card of balance, equal give and take, balancing the connection, being reunited and celebrating, or uniting to begin with and celebrating, and having a lot of passion and desire for that person. Again, possible Leo, Sagittarius energy, Cancer energy, Taurus energy. The next card to clarify the King of Wands for you, Capricorn, is the Page of Pentacles. This is news and messages and communications about some practical, tangible opportunity presenting itself to you. Possibly an opportunity to rebirth the connection, an opportunity to leave something behind and move forward, opportunity to get this unstuck possibly. A lot of times for me, this card will represent planning for the future. So you could be planning for the future and rebirthing this connection, recombining this connection. The next card to clarify the King of Wands is the Eight of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy. This is rapid back and forth passionate communications. This is rapid forward movement on something, rapid forward progress on something. This card can indicate travel, so it's possible that there's some distance between the two of you, like geographic distance. Especially with the next card I'm going to clarify next. A lot of times for me, this card will represent that there's a whole lot of energy coming at you all at once. Something that feels like it's overwhelming in a sense. like a lot to process, a lot to deal with. It can be like trying to take a drink of water out of a fire hose, in terms of probably trying to plan for your future, trying to birth this connection. Very next card, this is the second fastest moving energy in the deck. So I've seen that slowest moving Knight of Pentacles, I've seen the Knight of Wands. This is even faster than the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Second fastest in the deck. The only energy faster than this Eight of Wands is this Chariot, which you have next. This is Cancer's major arcana card. This is the fastest energy in the deck. It's about using your will to move forward past any problems or challenges or obstacles. Kind of very similar to this energy, just a lot more powerful. It's about moving past all that stuff that was holding you back and moving forward very, very quickly in success and victory. So got a lot of energy in terms of moving forward with this person in your plans for the future with them. The very next card is the Emperor. Aries energy. This is the Aries major arcana card. This is about taking control of a situation, taking charge of a situation. This is a master manifester energy. It's someone who has all the tools and abilities and resources to put together a plan to get what they want and then to execute that plan. So I've got a card here about planning for the future, having everything you need to put together the plan to get what you want and execute the plan. And right in between those two cards that are kind of about planning, I've got the two fastest moving energies in tarot here. So a lot of very quick forward movement going on here. At least that's what your desire is in this connection. Possible that this is part of your person's energy and they have a desire to move forward very quickly. Now, in addition to this Emperor, I do have the Empress out here in the same column of cards. If she represents all four queens of all four suits rolled up into one person, he represents all four kings of all four suits rolled up into one person. So when we saw this King and Queen of Cups, and I said that's a power couple, it's counterparts, two people that should be together, this is those counterparts on steroids. I mean, this is all four kings and all four queens rolled up together here. So a very powerful connection, at least in terms of how you're viewing it, Capricorn. The final card to clarify this King of Wands is Justice. This is the Libra major arcana card. So out of these 6 cards that I got to clarify the King of Wands, 4 of them are major arcana. So again, a lot of powerful energy here. This is the most powerful card of balance in the whole tarot deck. This is about doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing. The sword in the center of that card is used to sever something that's not in balance, so balance can be restored and the right, fair, just thing can happen. Like what's supposed to happen can happen. Got an energy of moving forward here very fast, putting together a plan, trying to execute a plan to get what you want. What you're wanting, you're viewing it as what's supposed to happen here. Now I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but this Justice card is your person's very first card in their energy. We'll get to that in a minute though. The next card for you is the Knight of Cups. Knights are action takers and cups are about love and emotions. So this is actions toward love and emotions, moving forward in a love offer, moving forward with romantic gestures, moving forward in a love connection, trying to advance the love connection. Tell me more about this Knight of Cups for Capricorn, please. Why is that here for Capricorn? Here we are getting you a bunch of extra cards again. You got something big going on in your life, Capricorn. Bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. I'll be damned. Woo. The Magician is the Mac Daddy master manifester of the entire tarot deck. This is someone who has all the tools, abilities, resources, everything he needs to manifest or create from nothing, whatever it is his will desires. He's got all 4 aces on the table in front of him. Those aces are the ones of the 4 suits. Those 4 ones represent 1111, which is the number of manifesting. So this is telling me that you're actively manifesting something here related to moving forward in this love connection. That's what you're trying to manifest. Right under that, we've got the Capricorn major arcana card of the Devil. A lot of times this can be heavy toxic energy. It can be an energy of addiction or obsession or a feeling of being trapped by something, like you can't escape something, or like something's controlling you here. I don't think that's what it's representing this time, though. Right under the Devil card, I have Strength, which is the Leo Major Arcana card. This is a card that tells me whatever it is that you're going through here, that you might have something trying to control you, trying to control your ability to manifest moving forward in this connection. There might be something holding you back. I do have you leaving some painful situation in the past where it belongs. Possibly some person from your past has been trying to hold the connection here with you and your person up and trying to freeze it and hold it in its place. That could be what this Devil energy is, somebody trying to interfere. This could just represent a massive amount of attraction that you have for your person. Like the strength of this connection has so much magnetic pull to it, or so much gravity to it, that you feel like you can't escape it. It could actually be all of those things at the same time, but right under it with Strength here, this Leo Major Arcana energy tells me that you're going through something difficult, and it's required you to dig down deep and tap into your internal strength in order to make it through. Damn, my left ear just started ringing like crazy. You have the internal strength to make it through. You've just kind of been forced to dig down deep and tap into it. This is also an energy of like trying to tame that beast inside yourself, trying to rein yourself in, trying to hold yourself back, trying to not let your emotions get the best of you and do something that would be some sort of a mistake here. I've seen this card Temperance here, which is about having patience. I've seen this Knight of Pentacles here, which is about something moving a lot slower than you want it to. And now I've got Strength here. This is an energy, especially with both of those out here, this is an energy that's feeling more like forced patience. Like you're being forced to be patient on something that you probably don't want to be patient on. Probably because you've got some toxic asshole in the situation somewhere who's been trying to hold everything up with your powerful connection here. A person from your past who has created painful situations that you're trying to move away from. I think that's what's going on, but nonetheless, you are definitely actively manifesting moving forward in this love connection. So to clarify this Knight of Cups, again, I got 5 cards to clarify that instead of 3. I got the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, the High Priestess, the King of Swords, and the Moon. Damn. This 3 of Swords is Libra energy. This is heartbreak and sadness, usually from a third energy. I think, like I said, you've got some toxic asshole, for lack of a better word, who has been trying to interfere in your connection, causing painful situations, trying to hold everything up, and you're trying to leave that person behind. This is representing the heartbreak and sadness that that person has probably inflicted on you about holding the connection up. Now, I have the 10 of Swords next. This is Gemini energy of an ending to something. This is a swift ending to something. Sometimes it's a painful ending. Sometimes it's an ending you don't see coming. Sometimes it's an ending in betrayal. But no matter how you slice this, this is an ending. I'm hoping what this is, especially with justice being here, that this is the wrong being made right. Whatever this person was doing to cause heartbreak and sadness, I feel like that's probably over with now. There was an ending to that, or an ending to that person, or an ending to that person's ability to interfere in the connection in some way. I've got the High Priestess next. I'm actually going to skip her for a second and go to this King of Swords here. If I remember right, I do so many readings, it's really hard for me to keep any of them straight. But I'm pretty sure I remember a King of Swords showing up in your last reading, which would be Aquarius or Gemini energy. This is probably that person that's causing the grief for you. Because if I remember right, that person was causing the grief in your reading, possibly even in the Leo reading that I did. I'm not 100% sure. You might want to go back and check those out. This is a decision-making energy, but it's someone who, when they make their decisions, they're very emotionally detached. They don't consult their emotions when they decide things. They don't consult their intuition. They're only interested in what they can see right in front of them, like what's the truth and the facts of the matter, and I'm going to decide based entirely on that. They don't care about your emotions. They don't care about the story behind what's going on. A lot of times this can be someone who feels very cold and calculated. Now, right before that, I had the High Priestess. This is she who knows. She sits in front of the veil of consciousness. So she's got access to all the information that you and I as humans don't have access to. She sees all, she knows all. The problem with her is she doesn't always tell us everything. So sometimes she can represent secrets being kept, or there's something that you don't know about yet, or that hasn't been revealed yet to you. This could just represent that you're having intuitive hits about your person. In a love reading, she can represent that the connection between you and your person is deeper than something physical. It's deeper than something emotional. It's like a spiritual connection, a very powerful connection, especially when I've already got the Six of Cups out here in the shared energy between the two of you. This is like soulmate-like energy. I've got the divine represented in the mutual energy between the two of you. I've got the Emperor and the Empress out here in one column of cards, representing that this is a massive power couple, the two of you are. And I also saw the King and the Queen of Cups in the bottom of the deck when I clarified the King of Wands. So I've got power couple all over the place. So it's obviously a very powerful connection, but now I've got the High Priestess and the Magician, the divine feminine of the deck, the divine masculine energy of the deck. That's the same energy that's depicted on the Lovers card. They're just both together on the same card. This, to me, is every bit as powerful as the Lovers, if not more so, because it's a lot harder to get this in a reading because it's not just one card, it's two separate cards here, and you have both of them right here. This is divine counterparts. This is massive power couple. This is two people who are supposed to be together. And I'm thinking that this was the third energy that was trying to get in the way here. And there's been some sort of an ending put to that. Or there's something still going on with this person trying to interfere. Because I do have him surrounded by the High Priestess and the Moon. Now the Moon was your very first card out here. It's Pisces energy of fear, worry, anxiety, a feeling of something being hidden in the dark, like some secret being kept, possibly by this King of Swords energy. It could just be about not fully being able to see your path and moving forward in this love connection, not being able to fully see what you're trying to manifest because you've got some toxic energy creating a difficult situation for you, trying to get everything confused, trying to get you stuck in your head about something. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't get a good feeling off this King of Swords card. Again, though, the advice of this card is you don't need to see everything. You just need to keep putting one foot in front of the other. You're being divinely guided here. You've got divine energy all over the place here. I've got the Empress and the Emperor out here as well. So you don't really need to see everything. You just keep moving forward exactly the way that you've been moving forward here. I think that's the decision point that you were at about rebirthing this connection, being reunited with this person. That's your energy here in March 2022, Capricorn. Let me scoot this over a little bit and get some more room, and then we'll take a look at your person's energy. Because in their energy, we have Justice, the Nine of Coins, and the World. So two of their three cards are major arcana cards. So again, we've got a lot of powerful energy going on. This Justice card is the Libra major arcana card. We've already seen that in your energy here. It's about doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing. It's the most powerful card of balance in the deck. It's about cutting away something that's not in balance so balance can be restored and the right, fair, just thing can happen. What's supposed to happen can happen. Tell me more about Justice for Capricorn's person, please. Jeez. A lot going on in this connection, it looks like. You don't say. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. This is how your person's viewing you most likely. This is, they have a lot of love and emotions for you. They want to give their love and emotions to you. Your person could be very intuitive, very in touch with their emotions. This could be how they're viewing you. It could actually be both at the same time. They're wanting to balance something out in terms of the love and emotions of this connection. I have the Ace of Wands right under that. This is a passionate new beginning, re-sparking the passion in the connection, re-sparking the connection itself. This is also the phallic symbol of the tarot deck, so it can represent the male phallus, using it to be intimate, sexual energy, sexual desire. Six of Pentacles right under that, Taurus energy, balance. It's generosity, reciprocity, equal give and take. Strong feeling we're trying to balance this connection out. There's a lot of love and emotions in between the two of you, a lot of passion and desire between the two of you. Probably a lot of attraction. Look, there's the King of Cups again. Last time we saw these two, they were in the opposite order, and there were two cards between them again. Now I've got the King down here and the Queen on the top, so it's flipped around backwards, but still two cards between them. Again, power couple. Two cards that are supposed to be together, or two people who are supposed to be together. Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Holding on tight, not wanting to let go of you. So your person is trying to be patient too in terms of balancing something out, probably because of the powerful connection they feel with you, the amount of love they feel for you. I'm not sure how this Six of Swords applies to them yet, unless this is you needing to move away from something painful from your past in order to get this unstuck so that things can move forward. And to clarify justice, I got the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Page of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. This Nine of Swords is fear, worry, anxiety. It's thinking about something over and over again with all that fear, worry, and anxiety behind their thoughts that it's actually stressing them out. This is a card of mental anguish, a card of sleepless nights, not being able to concentrate, thinking about something and not being able to calm their mind down to the point that they're getting stressed out about it. About something needing to be balanced out, about the right, fair, just thing that needs to happen. I do have the Justice card out here on both sides. It's possible that there was some justice decision that needed to be made, like court proceedings involved. That may not apply to all of you, but it's probably going to apply to someone. Got the Knight of Cups, which was your last card in your energy, Capricorn. Actions toward love and emotions, moving forward in the love offer, moving forward with romantic gestures, moving forward in the connection, trying to advance the connection. Person has some stress related to that, probably because something's not been balanced out, or clearly things are stuck from someone from the past. Page of Wands is news and messages and communication of passion and desire. This is the minor arcana version of the Fool card. So this is about having the willingness to take the very first steps down a new path towards something your person has a lot of passion and desire for, which is clearly you. I've got the Empress in your energy. This is about choosing the path. Which path leads me to the world I want? Well, that path leads to the Empress, which is right here in your energy with the King of Wands. The King of Wands is the card I'm going to explain to you next. So your person definitely has the willingness to take the steps down the path toward you. They want to do that. They're just trying to balance something out first. This King of Wands, again, is also in your energy. So I've got a lot of mirroring going on here already. Two of your three cards are already out here in your person's energy. King of Wands, like a lot of passion and desire for you. Your person knows exactly what they want, which is to move forward toward you. And they're not going to take no for an answer. Could be why they're thinking about it so much that it's stressing them out. It's because they're just not willing to take no for an answer. They're trying to figure out how to balance this out, how to move this forward, how to take those steps down that path. But this final card of the Seven of Swords is Aquarius energy. This is This is an energy of lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking around behind backs, deceptive behavior. I don't feel like this is your person doing that. Especially clarifying the Justice card and having this Queen of Cups on the bottom. Another energy that this can represent is self-preservation, like not wanting to be hurt. That's the whole reason he steals the swords, is he doesn't want those swords used against him. He doesn't want to be hurt by those swords. Now in this Six of Swords, you're moving away from some mentally and psychologically painful thing, trying to leave that behind and move forward. The mentally and psychologically painful thing is the Five of Swords, the card right before both of these. That's that mentally, psychologically painful situation. You're leaving it behind in this card, and notice in this card, he's stealing those 5 swords because he doesn't want to be hurt by those 5 swords. Now this can also represent trying to leave something behind because he can't carry all the swords. He's got to leave 2 behind. This Seven of Swords energy could be what I was seeing with the Devil in the bottom of the deck, with this toxic person here, this King of Swords energy that's been causing heartbreak and trying to put an ending to your connection, trying to hold the connection up. I feel like that's the person from the past that's got things stagnant here, or at least did at some point. That might actually be over right now with this Ten of Swords out here. I feel like your person's not wanting to be hurt, but that doesn't seem to be that big of a concern to them. It's like this could just represent leaving something behind, as in that person being left behind. That could be one of the things they have a lot of desire to see. Possibly they're not going to take no for an answer, in terms of they're not going to let that kind of a behavior from that third energy that's affecting things continue to affect it. The next card in your person's energy is the Nine of Coins, Virgo energy. This is a singles card. This is usually like with you or without you or in spite of you. I'm single, I'm abundant, I'm prosperous in my own right. I don't need someone to physically take care of me or financially take care of me. I can do that on my own. Now, it doesn't mean your person wants to be single. Usually this card just represents that your person is single right now, which is probably why they're trying to choose the path that leads to rebirthing this connection, being reunited and celebrating. Again, this is energy of reconciliation here. So tell me more about this Nine of Coins, please. Why is that here for Capricorn's person in March 2022? Bottom of the deck, got Strength, the Leo Major Arcana card. It's some sort of a difficult situation for them being single. It looks like they've been forced to dig down deep and tap into their internal strength to make it through this situation. Probably what's going on with all this fear, worry, and anxiety about whoever this sneaky, deceptive behavior was, feeling like it was this King of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, or somebody who fits the description of being like cold and calculated and very like cerebral and not in touch with their emotions at all. Now this could be your person trying to rein themselves in and hold themselves back in terms of being single. Kind of forced patience. They're in singles mode here and probably don't want to be. Right under that we have the Magician. So I've got the High Priestess on your side, the Magician showing up over here now. So again, there's the divine counterparts again. To me, every bit as good as the Lovers, and we've seen that combination twice now. Powerful connection for sure. Right under the Magician, them trying to actively manifest something here. Got the Devil again. Capricorn energy. So they could be trying to actively manifest you. This could be an energy of like, again, something trying to control them, trying to control the situation, trying to control them moving forward in the love connection, manifesting what it is that they want, creating a difficult spot in manifesting what they want. Then I've got the World, the ending of one cycle, the beginning of a new cycle. And that is the next card in your person's energy. I keep being drained here. It started as I got into that third column of cards for you, it feels like. And since then, it's just been like every few minutes, it feels like I'm fighting back a yawn. And I'm not tired. Just usually this happens when there's some toxicity involved in what's going on, or there's some heavy energy in it. To clarify that 9 of coins, I got the Queen of Swords, the 2 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups. Queen of Swords is Libra energy. Got the King of Swords on the other side. Now, normally when you see the King and Queen of the same suit, that's 2 people who are probably supposed to be together. In the case of the Swords, it's 2 people who used to be together. Oh. I think that's what's going on with this Devil energy and this 3 of Swords that I'm seeing on your side here, and possibly even the 10 of Swords with this King of Swords. This could be that you had another person that you were with, and this is them still being single and hoping you can sever that connection, and hoping that that becomes a situation where the 2 of you used to be together so that this person can be with you. That could be what this Justice card is about in both cases. Like, you might have been married and getting a divorce, and that person was interfering in the connection, and hopefully that's being put to an end now. That could be why I'm seeing the World here, where there's an ending of that cycle and a beginning of a new cycle. I've got an energy of waiting on that to happen. In the meantime, your person's single and feels like that's not where they want to be, that they're trying to manifest something with you and getting blocked by some controlling, toxic person here. I think this is your person hoping that that can be severed so that they can get to the 2 of Cups with you. This is Cancer energy of a love connection. This is I breathe you in, you breathe me in, we're connected. But it is a 2, and that represents some sort of a choice needing to be made here. That could be what your person is stuck thinking about with all the fear and anxiety about. Could be hoping that you can leave that behind and get away from like the lies and the deception that this person has been probably using to control this. That could be the painful thing from the past that we're talking about leaving behind. That could be who's holding things up between the 2 of you and why there's been this need for patience. Got the 5 of Cups next. Scorpio energy of sadness and remorse about the past. It's about being focused on the 3 cups of love that have been spilled out. All the love and emotions that have been spilled, all the time that's been wasted, all the effort and energy that's been wasted. Notice there are 2 cups in the background. That is this 2 of Cups, the love connection between the 2 of you. And it just hasn't had the full focus right now because the focus has been on something from the past. Again, something from the past. It's been on something that's missing or something that's lost. And that could have been causing your person to feel negative type emotions. If they're focused on the past, they're going to feel what they've felt in the past. If they focus on something they've lost, they're going to feel the loss. If they focus on something that's missing, they're going to feel that gap in their life. But they do have that connection in the background still. So there is still a connection between the 2 of you. I just think right now your person's still single and they don't want to be. Got the 8 of Cups as the final clarifier for that 9 of Pentacles. Pisces energy of detachment. It's like emotional detachment or physical detachment, physically walking away. The person in the card is walking away from 8 full cups of love, and damn that they feel drained. They're walking away from 8 full cups of love because they know there's something better out there for them. So they're making the conscious but difficult decision to walk away from what they have to go down a brand new path towards something that they believe leads them to their emotional happiness and their emotional fulfillment. They're walking away from 8 cups, going off in search of their 9th and 10th cup. So again, I don't know if this is your person detaching and trying to walk away here. It doesn't make sense that that's what they're doing, because I've got them trying to manifest something through a difficult situation. What they're trying to manifest is moving forward with you, balancing things out. So maybe this is your person feeling some sadness about still being single and hoping that this third party over here, whoever this person from the past is representing here, I'm thinking it's this King of Swords, hoping that they can get severed, hoping that they can be put to an end so they don't continue interfering in this powerful connection here, and that the connection between the two of you can be focused on instead. I'm thinking that this might be representing your energy showing up in terms of them wanting you to be able to detach and get away from that, so that we can get to the world, which is the ending of a cycle, and at the same time the beginning of the next beautiful cycle. So if there's been this cycle of some third energy being involved, possibly with some justice, like court justice tied around that somehow, or just at the bare minimum this person creating difficult situations in terms of you each manifesting what you want to be together, trying to control that, causing you to wait, probably be patient when you didn't want to. I think they're wanting that cycle to come to an end and a beautiful new cycle between the two of you to start, where you guys are united together, where things can get rebirthed and you can birth a new connection. You can be united and celebrate that connection. You can combine everything together. Tell me more about the world for Capricorn's person, please. Why is the world here? You can't make it up. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. Again, they have a lot of love and emotions for you. They want to give their love and emotions to you. They're viewing you as this Queen of Cups type of an energy who has a lot of love and emotions. There is definitely a lot of love and emotions between the two of you. I have the King of Pentacles right under that. This is Virgo energy. This is someone who's very stable and abundant and prosperous. This is one half of the two people who work together as equals to build the Ten of Pentacles, that maximum stability and abundance and prosperity that we all want, the combining together of two people or two families and all their assets and resources to make that happy, stable, abundant home life we all want. They're viewing you as someone they have a lot of love and emotions, one half of the team that would build that Ten of Pentacles. I do have the Nine of Pentacles out here. The next step would be the 10, and you get to the 10 by combining two people together who are in the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm viewing this as that. Like this is them wanting to combine together with you. So they're wanting the end of the cycle of the way things have been here and the beginning of a new cycle where things can be combined together. To clarify that world card, I have the King of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. King of Cups is the counterpart to this Queen of Cups. I feel like that's how your person's viewing you, that you guys are supposed to be together, and they're wanting the ending of the cycle of what's been going on here for you, so we can start a new cycle where we are together, where we are this power couple, where we're able to share our love and emotions with each other. I think they're looking for an opportunity to do that. This Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity being presented here by the universe. This is a practical, tangible, can hold it in my hand opportunity. This is the seed that has the potential to grow into the Ten of Pentacles that we just talked about when I mentioned the King of Pentacles. The combining together of both of you into one unit. Got the Nine of Pentacles in their energy and the Ace. Add those together and you get the Ten of Pentacles. So they're looking for an opportunity here to combine you two together. Again, the mutual point of interest is Temperance, which is about combining two things together to make something new. looking for an opportunity to do that. But this next card, the Five of Swords, this is Aquarius energy. This is, fives are conflict. So this is a conflict. This is a mentally and psychologically painful situation that's been going on. It's laying right next to the Five of Cups, which is sadness and remorse about the past. This person from the past, I believe, that's shown up as the devil a few times, that's showing up as this King of Swords. Again, this is Aquarius energy. This is Aquarius or Gemini. They're showing up in this Three of Swords energy. I think this is the person that's been screwing around and doing the sneaky, deceptive stuff to cause the fear, worry, and anxiety, to keep this connection held up and not moving forward. I think this is who you're supposed to be moving away from in this Six of Swords. It's the next card up from this painful situation. It's moving away from that, leaving it in the past where it belongs. I think this is that person from your past that needs justice brought to them, that needs things balanced out here, that's been causing all the difficulty that I've seen through this whole reading here. I think your person's looking for an opportunity to sever them. This Ace of Swords, it's the sword of victory. It's the sword of truth. It's the sword of clarity. It's also the sword you would use to sever a connection with, or to sever something that's not in balance, so balance can get restored. It's the card that you see here in, or the sword you see in the Justice card. It's the sword you see here wielded by the Queen of Swords, about cutting someone off, speaking the truth and cutting someone off that's not in your best interest. I believe your person is looking for an opportunity to end the cycle of this painful situation, cut that off, leave it behind where it belongs, so they could, have the opportunity to combine together with you. Now, if you still have questions you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Capricorn love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.